And he joins us now. Maloko, President Cyril Ramaphosa took his charm offensive to Julius Malema's hometown of Seshego. Did it work for him? Was he well received?
Yes, he was well received. Remember, he first went to a rural area called Moleji, where he met with the local chief before he proceeded to Ward 13 in Seshego. This is a ward in Seshego Township that is controlled by the EFF. Of course, the Polokwane municipality is under the ANC. There he was received by large throngs of young people who were so excited to see him. Of course, some of the people that we spoke to, despite the fact that they were happy to see their president, they made it clear that, the leaders, usually when they need votes, they come down to them. But once they are elected, they don't even come back to listen to their grievances. Some of the residents were even saying that, complaining about exorbitant bills. One saying that she's owing about 32,000 rand, which she doesn't understand how it came about. Of course, he later, that is the president, came to this place where we are at Ngwakura Matlodi Sports Complex, where he met with the elderly people. He reminded them that it was the ANC government that introduced the monthly social grants payment, whereas in the past they would only receive it once in 3 months.
Now, President Ramaphosa said he was disturbed to hear that some villages don't have water and electricity. Clearly, this makes him look like he's lost touch with reality. We've seen the same kind of reactions, for instance, when he was riding a train recently and shocked at how commuters travel to work on a daily basis.
Yes, the president at that time, he was addressing just a small group of the villagers in Moleji. Now, the local chief there, Khoshimoloto, told him that there were, in his village, in his area, there's about 147 villages, and not all of them have water, not all of them have electricity. Now, the president, in response, said that he was disturbed to hear that there are villagers who do not have electricity, promising that his government will certainly attend to those issues. Remember that last night, in fact, the president was interacting with people on social media. I remember somebody asked whether the president is aware that leaders really are not in touch with what's happening in the townships. And the president acknowledged that indeed, as leaders, they really do not spend time in townships. So this creates the impression that this is the president who really isn't aware of the daily realities that people are confronted with. But of course, as I said, he promised that those issues will be attended to by his government.
Now, Maloko, any indication that the president, having met with and been welcomed by traditional leadership, any indication that this would have any bearing on how maybe subjects or citizens would actually vote?
Well, Limpopo has always remained the stronghold of the African National Congress. Over the years, the ANC has been winning convincingly here. In 2014, the ANC got 1.1 million votes of the 1.2 million votes that were cast. The EFF was still a new player back then. It only got 150,000 votes, becoming second, and the DA got only about 95,000 votes. So if you were to look at those results, indeed, the ANC has a huge following here. However, things have changed. For instance, a lot of people at the time, some people were saying that they were not happy with the leadership of the ANC. It seems as if they were unhappy with the former president, Jacob Zuma. They did not vote. A lot of people in this province did not vote. Also, in this province, we saw a change for the first time in the history of local government. In 2016, the ANC losing support in or a municipality, Mokgopong Modimolle, It is now under the government, coalition government that's led by the DA. Another municipality which the ANC lost in Limpopo is in Tabazimbi. So we have seen increasingly the ANC support being lost in some areas. We don't know whether this time around there are going to be any significant changes.